to our travel odyssey, the road to Bali. The road to Bali will take us from Bangkok in Thailand, through southern Thailand into Malaysia, and then into Singapore, and then from Singapore into Indonesia to the island of Bali. What we're going to try to do in this journey is give you a feel of what it's like for some middle-aged, middle-class backpackers to travel through Southeast Asia. We want to introduce you to the sights, and the sounds, and if possible, the taste, the feel, and maybe even the smell of Southeast Asia. This is day one of our epic journey. It's August the 4th, 1987, and we happen to be in Bangkok, Thailand. Voila, the backpack. And this is our room at the Malaysia Hotel. It's a fairly basic room, costing us about 14 Canadian dollars. What you see here is one backpacker, and this is the Western style accommodations. That makes it Western. What we'll attempt to do today is get some business done, which is go to the train station and book our journey to the idyllic island of Koh Samui in southern Thailand, and then we'll continue on and see Bangkok's main attraction, which happens to be the Royal Palace and its many wats. Wats having to be temples, Buddhist temples, and the architecture is simply fantastic, I gather. What is your name? And where are you going to be in the next few months?
Calgary, Canada.
And what are you going to be studying?
Petroleum engineer.
And what have we been doing for the last half hour or so?
It's coming to the temple.
The lives of the people.
Good thing.
The reclining Buddha. Grand Palace.
No, was it me? No, no. No.
Protect the kings, King Ramayana and his wife, inside the pavilion in the mountain. Protect them from the demons. Anyway, the demon throws some herbal medicine to them, and everybody sleep. Take her away. After everybody sleep, go to bed. But don't worry, the super monkey transform himself again, very tiny, and get into the lotus stalk and try to get into Sri Lanka, the city of the demons.
Palace with beautiful colored tiles and colored glass inlay. And that was very spectacular. Actually, just before we had gone to those two attractions, an interesting thing happened. We met a fellow who was a Thai who was going to be in Canada in a few days because he was going to start up at the University of Calgary in petroleum engineering or geology or something like that. And he sort of took us on a tour of one of the canals and took us to a Buddhist ceremony, which you saw a little bit of, in memory of someone who had passed away in 1975. And this was a very pleasant experience. We had a few beer, and then and as we ended that and he had to depart, we had an interesting little situation where the boatman asked us for 900 baht, which scared the heck out of us because, I mean, we were paying 300 baht for our hotel. So 900 baht is like 45 Canadian dollars. Fortunately, I didn't have that on me, and I don't think I would have paid it. We helped him out a bit. I think I contributed 200 baht. He might have paid a little or nothing. I'm not sure. I really don't know what to think about all of that. But it was a pleasant experience. What are you doing? What are you doing, Patricia? After that particular sequence of events, we did end up at Wat Po, the Rokhine, and saw the Rokhine Buddha, and then, of course, as we said, Grand Palace. The temperature must be about 27 to 30 degrees Celsius, and by the end of the tour of the Grand Palace, we were very tired and very thirsty. And we pushed it a little further by wandering around some market and so on, and then eventually you saw us take a three-wheeled, what they call tuk-tuk, to a lapidary shop. You didn't see the lapidary shop because I wasn't going to take my camera out and show you rubies and sapphires, but we did see that. And then, after that, what we did, we went to the PD boxing stadium. And you did see some of that where we saw Thai boxing, kickboxing. It's somewhat entertaining. The audience usually is more entertaining. A lot of bets going on, and it's a wild sort of thing. But not only did my batteries run out in the camera, but our own personal batteries were starting to run out. And I think we saw about 5 of the 8 events, and then staggered back to the hotel, where we took a shower and collapsed on the bed about 8, 9 o'clock and flaked out. So here we are the next morning. We're going to be easy on ourselves. We're not too sure what we're going to do today, but we think an important part of what we're going to do is get a good meal, because we just realized we haven't had a good meal since our airplane trip. It's about 2 days ago now. So who knows what we're going to see today.
We are eating our first meal. Next time we'll be steaks. Thank you.
Small niches because this one, this one. For because here they are Hindu gods. According to the Buddhist story, when Lord Buddha was unaware in meditation, the king of snakes came to protect him from racing water. And 7 heads of snakes protect him like umbrella. This broken off. Only one from Bangkok. It was located across the canal. Right out to show the carvings on the window seat, to show the decoration square face. That's Thai cabinet, slanted shape.
Lumpini Park, a green haven in an asphalt and concrete jungle. Hotel room, and this is what keeps my video camera battery recharged. And right next to it, what we have is very important, a bottle of water already capped. Good morning. It's August 7th, day three of our epic journey to Bangkok, Thailand, etc. Just briefly mentioning about day two, we did fulfill our desire to eat well. We had a nice breakfast, as you saw, and as you also saw, we had a very nice buffet. In the evening, we also had another meal at this combination Thai dancing, and it was a tasty little meal, which you didn't see, but you saw the classical dancing. We, with that use of that map that you just saw, became better travelers around Bangkok because it shows the bus routes and so on. And as you saw, we went to the Jim Thompson house yesterday. Jim Thompson was this fellow who was involved in the Thai silk industry, an American, and he became a millionaire from it. He was vacationing down in Malaysia in 1967, and he disappeared without a trace. And that's the end of the story on Jim Thompson. After visiting his house, we took a tuk-tuk to the famous Oriental Hotel, which you saw a bit of the lobby. Unfortunately, they were renovating the older part of it, including the author's lounge, where people such as Noel Coward, etc., have often been. And then we took a walk up Selam Road to the sleazy Patpong area, stopping at that buffet that I mentioned. And it was a very nice buffet for, see how many, $4.50 Canadian, I think. Very good deal. So we walked all the way up that road, went into the, as I said, the sleazy area, which I didn't show pictures of because of the family program. Now, there wasn't anything really that you had to worry about. A lot of girly clubs and so on. A lot of the major North American franchises there, from Pizza Hut to A&W to Dairy Queen. Do you remember any others? Kentucky Fried Chicken, right?
And McDonald's.
And we did see McDonald's. So from there we went into the park, Lumpini Park, and there were people exercising all over the place, a lot of healthy-looking Thais. And then we managed to stagger back to our hotel room, have a shower, and flake out for 2 or 3 hours, and woke up just in time to get ready for the Thai dancing. Well, we had a nice sleep last night in our air-conditioned room. It's rather cool, actually, when we go to sleep. We haven't slept a complete night through yet, but it's very comfortable in here. So, as I said, this is day 3. We're going to visit up to the ancient city, which is a huge piece of land, roughly the shape of Thailand. And what they've done is reconstruct various types of architecture in the areas that correspond with the map. After that, this is a little mini bus tour. After that, we hope to end up at another hotel with another buffet and kill some time in the afternoon, get back to this hotel, get our backpack, get to the train station, and head off to the island of Koh Samui. And I'll show you on a map where it is. You can cut it for a second. Folks, here's a map of Thailand, Burma next door, Bangkok is here, and we'll be leaving by train and going down the Malayan Peninsula or Kra Peninsula, very close to the Burmese border here, down to a place called Suratani, where we get off the train, take a bus to the ferry, and then from the ferry to the idyllic island of Koh Samui. It should be a very interesting train ride. Grand Palace at night. Very beautiful.
You go around this one is you see. Oh yes, it's a
Broken.
yes. In the future, you are very rich.
You're very rich.
You are very rich. Yes, very rich. It's comfortable in the future.
Well, tell me what it is.
Dark side.
Dark side.
Dark side.
Yes. Yes, it's about. You can see a lot. You can go.
No smoking, too. Happiness is no smoking sign. What every fashionable young traveler wears. You notice she's in a little better humor than she was about 10 minutes ago. It's amazing what air conditioning can do.
Go to the north. This one is for agora depois que viu ele falou ai carinho.
This is day 4, the first brief resume of day 3. You saw us visit the ancient city, a fairly impressive reconstruction of various architectural types in Thailand. That took most of the morning, part of the afternoon, and unfortunately we missed our buffet at the Ambassador. but we got back to our hotel about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Had a nice little lunch, wrote some postcards, got on a bus, staggered to the train station, Wollongong in Bangkok, and the train left at 6:30 that night. And you saw various pictures of the train, the different classes of accommodation on the train. And we had nice second-class berths. Got to Suratani about 6 o'clock in the morning, and then eventually the bus, and then the car ferry, and we're on Koh Samui. We got to our cottages, the Munchies, at about 1 o'clock this afternoon, and we immediately had a shower and went to sleep. It's now about 5 o'clock on this day 4, and we're going to go to the beach. That basically is a good summary. That's how big the cottage is. Welcome to our humble abode. Low ceiling, or low doorway. There's our bed. There's my traveling companion. There's an important fan. This thing is sort of thatchy type, see? And very modern light fixtures. And now we go into our bathroom. Oops, I think you left some unmentionables hanging around there. Anyway, there's our showers right there, and you know what that is. Hello there. Here I am sitting outside our beautiful cottage. You can move in, sweetheart. Sweetheart, I said you could move it in.
I did.
Well, terrific. I'd like you to get close in, so I don't have to shout. All right, because there's wind blowing and they'll have a wind effect. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, now, this is day 5. It's Saturday. We'll tell you about the end of day 4. It was terrific. We had a beautiful swim, beautiful water, beautiful sand. We had a lovely Thai dinner in the open pavilion there. Thai fish plus shark with pepper and onion. And I had a coconut milkshake. Everything was fantastic. The weather's beautiful. It is a lovely island. Today is day 5. Oh yeah, we slept, I think, for the first night all the way through. It was very pleasant. And a few little mosquitoes biting. Today is day 5, Saturday. And what we were going to do was go on a motorbike tour of the island. But I had a slight little scrape testing the bike out. And after I read that there wasn't any insurance coverage for the motorbike or anything, I decided rather than have Pat and I and my precious Pat and my precious camera on the motorbike, we might try to do it another way. So we're going to take a little taxi into Nathon, which is the main city on the island, and just look around, and who knows what we're going to do. We're booked tomorrow, Sunday, to go on a tour of Marine National Park, which should be very interesting. So hang in there. Nathon, Main Street. And he's on a rope, and he's throwing coconuts down, would you believe? There, you see that? And it's high up.
Hot.
What were you doing?
We just walked in the hot sun along the road for over 45 minutes, and that's only 3/4 of the trip.
And
then
where are we going?
We have to walk back. Who cares where we're going? I hear it's a waterfall.
A walking stick, huh? You want to put your hand there so I can get the size? Oh, that's pretty impressive, honey. I didn't think you'd do it. To show that some people don't learn from experience. Ooh, that we really struggled for. Good morning. This is August the 10th, and which is a Monday. The last 2 days you saw. On Saturday we went to the Inlet waterfall. It was a long, tedious walk, back and forth in the heat of the day. We eventually came back to Munchies to have a nice swim and a nice meal that evening. I think it was shark steak and something else. The following day, which was Sunday, August the 9th, we went to Marine National Park. As you saw, it was beautiful scenery. There was one fantastic walk up the mountain, volcanic mountain, but it was a beautiful view. And then we returned from that and did the same old thing as going for a swim around 5 o'clock and having another nice meal in the evening. Today is August the 10th. It's the day before we take off by minibus to Hatyai. And we'll probably just take it easy today, so we're not sure what we're doing. Maybe walk up and down the beach. I hope the wind isn't interfering too much with this commentary. We're just going to have breakfast. No, that's fine. Turn it on.
Hello people, I forgot to ask that there be no ice in my drink, and I'm probably now drinking something that will make me sick for the next 2 days.
It's called papaya juice with ice.
Ice, yes.
I'm having pineapple with ice.
Yes. And happy birthday, Jeffrey.
Here is a pancake with pineapple and coconut. Right, Patricia?
Yes, here, I'll open it up.
Something very delicious with our pineapple juice with ice and our papaya juice with ice. Yum, yum. Apple and papaya fruit salad with a fly on it. It's Sprite. Thank you.
Thank you.
minibus to Hat Yai. 7 a.m. in the morning, roughly. We have an hour scenic ride to Nathan, and now we're going to have a 7-hour ride to Hat Yai. Hat Yai, despite that crazy drive here. And that's a 7-hour minibus drive from Koh Samui. My traveling companion, have you got anything you want to say?
Hope that's a railway station.
Good. That's okay. You can wait. Okay, good. Just keep working. That's fine. How are you feeling, honey?
Oh, very good.
And there are some monks who are getting flowers and fruits. And I think there's a race being run. Going under. Maybe we'll make it through. You in your jacket. This is second class, too much air conditioning. It's August 13th. What is it, Wednesday? Yeah, and we're in Kuala Lumpur, capital of Malaysia. And we have found out that you can drink the tap water. This is our room in the Kowloon Hotel. It's a basic room. It costs about 19 Canadian dollars. It's relatively clean. When we came into it last night, we had a few visitors. Would you like to tell us about those visitors, hon?
You tell them.
Well, those visitors were, we learned how they do the cucaracha dance. That's you jump up and down, and we jumped up and down on these two cockroaches that were the size of small mice. Anyway, Pat got credit for 1.5 kills, and I got credit for 1/2 kill. So we haven't seen any of the relatives up to this point, and we're happy about that. You see a glimpse of a modern Kuala Lumpur. And today in modern Kuala Lumpur, we're going to go to the jungle office and see if we can book our way into the Taman Negara. And after that, who knows what we're going to do. Malaysian?
Well, thank you for coming to Malaysia, and we hope you have a very nice trip to Malaysia.
So much for the English. Say it in Malaysian.
Terima kasih kerana datang ke Malaysia, dan kami harap gembira semasa berada di Malaysia.
This is the railway station where we came in last night at about 9 o'clock. The National Museum. What is it, hon?
Steamed bread with very, very hot curry inside.
Saturday, we are in Chinatown in Kuala Lumpur. We've been walking around. Before that, we cashed 2 traveler's checks, and again, we're just going to walk around Chinatown and go to a snake exhibition. And here we have an Indian temple in the middle of Chinatown. Gutters. You can lift those blocks up. A white cobra. I got the little boy's face.
Happy birthday, Judy.
move your lips and I'll do the talking. Move your lips. We're taking a 3-hour bus ride to Tembeling Halt and then a 2-hour or 3-hour boat ride up the river. Arrived in Tembeling Halt.
Oh, we just arrived at the park and this is our little chalet.
Right, and what do we have here? Mosquito netting and a fan. Now let's turn around and go into the washroom. Let's see. And we have our standard stuff, European stuff, and our shower. I see you.
Can you touch his nose?
Uh-oh.
Okay. You can go pet him again, please. No, further, near his neck.
to leave the Taman Nagara.
Yeah.
Really sideways, he does look like a big thing.
Make a noise, make a move. Make a move, man.
Look at that, those are his eyes. It's a little fish.
Make him move again.
Thank you very much. Terima kasih. Beautiful.
No, not like before. Many people are coming to this place. Not like before we have a few chalets only. Now we have around 10 chalets altogether. So around 30 people.
It's August 21st, Friday, and we're headed from Cherating to the town of Kuantan, where we hope to get an air-conditioned bus at 10:30 to take us to Johor Bahru, which should be about a 5 or 6 hour drive. And Johor Bahru is right across from Singapore, and that's our intended destination. See you in Singapore. August the 22nd, and we're going to have a little breakfast and then get our tickets to Bali. Sunday, August 23rd.
Pace of life.
Jakarta Airport. Bungalow, Ubud. Well, let's show them the main attraction. Here's our bathroom. It's hard to fully appreciate this bathroom, but try to give you an idea what it looks like.
Later I'll take a bath.
That's good.
That's good. Have you tasted it yet? I'm not really deficient on vitamin C on this one.
Sometimes I say that
They say that's the time, you can look at a lot less than that. Less importantly in the research.
Bali, March many in the farm. Understand? Farm. Walk the farm. Nice.
Yes, yes. That's how they make houses.
To the right.
Yeah?
Where are you from?
England,
Oh. Where live in Bali? Okay.
Ubud.
March many in Kuta. For the tourist.
Yes.
Hello, you want my banana? Hello, Natalie. You want tea?
festival.
No.
Look, it's rice and bananas. No?
Are situated on 3 ascending levels of terraced hillside and connected by flights of steps, the balustrades of which are decorated with ornamental carvings and topped with stone figures. Each of the courtyards is entered through a beautiful carved gateway. The lowest courtyard contains a large waringin tree. It was found in the 13th century and is the most sacred temple within the Regency of Bali. This way? Full cycle. Rock carvings at the Epula, only excavated in 1925. These are some of the oldest relics in Bali. The carved cliff face is about 25 metres long and is believed to be a hermitage dating from the 14th century. But this is what Jeremy's got there, isn't a proper sarong, because the sarong. While gigantic feet pressed beside the face.
is Tuesday, August 25th. And today we're going to go make the phone call to see if we can find a foster child.
Collecting the passport office. Told me that they would come on 37. Yes, that is a kind of misinformation.
Yes, because we called John Place again, so they told us the 25th.
Biasa bapak ni ada misalnya kan nyaman.
Tengok dia kata.
Tengok dah, kadang sangat dah itu deh.
Is, oh, that's different. That is Balinese.
This is Balinese.
And the bottom?
Indonesian.
Indonesian, yeah.
But it'll be big soon.
Yeah. Next year.
Next year. Since he's such a good drawer, it's for you to draw.
Gambar. Ini tadi gambar.
Put the camera here.
Bali, bahasa Bali itu banyak nih ibu nih takon. Teman ibu di Bali kan?
Teman di Bali gitu kan? Teman di Bali.
He said that, are you like Bali?
I like Bali very much. Good question.
Ben apa Ben? Magaya po itu cuma.
Pakai apa itu cuma?
He said that, what is your activity in Canada?
Oh, I work in the school to help children learn.
Yo, magaya di sekolah nih, suatu sekolah pemerintah. Jadi pembimbing di sekolah. Apa namanya itu? Apa anda? Tadi apa?
Monkey forest, as you might gather.
You want some tea now?
No, I feel quite nice just the way I am. He's going for your watch too. Oh, that's great.
Do I look happy?
You look happy.
I have to wash my hair tomorrow.
You're gonna have peanuts in your hair. Oh.
I hope he doesn't pee on me.
Well, if he gets excited.
Okay, now you can go away, Monkey.
Okay, well you.
Bend down there, bend down.
Bend down.
Oh, good, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a picture. I have a picture already of this monkey frog.
Punya ada kena sing sing sedang rawat.
It's better when they're not near my eyes. It is like a peanut factory.
It won't hurt you. Where's the camera?
Cut down, bend down, go down.
Jangan di depannya aja, Yanti. Ya. Nanti depannya enceng loh, Ti.
August 26th or 27th.
Oh, you're good. Just move your lips. Thursday, August the 27th. And what are we doing?
We're on our way down to the temple. We're going to bring the gods to the other temple
And
watch the procession.
And how do we look when we're going to a religious ceremony? What do we look like when we go to a religious ceremony? August 28th, and we are in Kuta, at the Kuta Cottages. We're leaving from Bali to fly to Jakarta and then on to Singapore.
Feel free to do so.
It's Sunday, August 30th, and we're in Singapore in Gilbert's apartment. And guess who is that?
Gilbert.
And there's Barry, our tour guide. Right. And we're having a typical Singaporean breakfast.
No, I don't think so.
Cornflakes.
Tomorrow I have a Singaporean breakfast.
Kitchen.
In Australia. My daughter's in Norway and he's in Boston. He's coming.
August 30th, and we are here.
Covers an area of 2.02 hectares. It is the largest walking aviary in the world. A 30.5 meter high waterfall.
At a party, try discussing the music. Ask him what type of music he likes. Act casual. Do not feel intimidated. Remember, you are a graduate woman of the 80s. There's a lot happening here these days, you know. I hope you don't think I talk too much. It's just that I'm new to all this, and when I'm nervous, I talk, you know. It runs in the family.
Stamford Raffles. August 31st. one $9 Singapore sling. Now I gotta focus in on these delicious things. Oh. Okay, the one over there, Pat's not supposed to eat. That one is alright. That one's alright.
Fishbowl soup. This is sweet sour fish, Singapore style. This is chicken, sauce chicken, tofu, and this is chili fish cake.
And that was the cook there.
Not me.
And there she is, the chef. Oh, gotta get you here. Okay, what are you gonna say on television? Not even a giggle?